Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And we've got some new offers. We are going to go over them. Here is the announcement. It is called the Hero Crystal Daily Card. We've got a new daily card. And let's see here. Those who have become Valiant by completing Act 8, Chapter 3, and owning at least two rank 3 7-stars can choose the special daily card that will reward one Valiant crystal per day. Those that have become Paragon will get one Paragon crystal per day, and those that have become Cavalier will get one Nexus Cavalier crystal per day, and those who have become Proven will get one Cavalier crystal per day. So, all trash, no good. This, to be honest, we're going to move this over here, and we're going to put the arrow in, and the arrow says this gets a big fat F, because these crystals are absolute trash. And what crystals am I talking about? These crystals right here. So they all go up based off of your progression level. I'm Valiant, so I get the Valiant Daily Crystal. We're going to look at each one of them. If you're Paragon, it's not a Valiant Crystal, it's a Paragon Crystal. If you are Cavalier, it is I think a Nexus Cavalier Crystal. See that again. If you are Cavalier, it's a Nexus Cavalier Crystal, and if you're below Cavalier but Proven, you get a Cavalier Crystal. So let's take a look at this again. So for $40, and I'm going to assume each one of these cards based off of progression level is $40. If it is different and you are a different progression level than I am, please leave below in the comments how much you're paying, or verify that you're paying $40. So for $40 today, we get 2,500 7-star Titan Crystal Shards, and we get 14,250 Tier 4 Alpha Catalyst Fragments. So for $40, you get 25% of a Tier 4 Alpha Catalyst Fragment. And so you ask, well, it's 25% of one of those. What do I need to get a 7-star to rank 3? To get a 7-star to rank 3, you need 3 of those. Not 25% of them. You need 3 of them. And with this, today, right now, you're only getting 25% of a Tier 4 Alpha Catalyst. Then you are getting 12.5% of a Titan Shard. How many do you need, do you say, to form a fully formed Titan Crystal? You need 20,000 to form that Titan Crystal. And that's it. That's what you're getting today. Plus, you're getting one of these Valiant Crystals with a whopping 2.5% drop rate for a 7-star, a 20% drop rate for a 6-star, and a 77.5% drop rate for a 5-star. No 4-stars in this, and you'll get one of those per day. Your chances of getting a 7-star out of one of 30 of these is roughly nothing. Let's just put it that way. It is roughly nothing. Now, if you are a Paragon player, you will be getting a Paragon Crystal. And here are the Paragon Crystals, which you can buy for 200 units. I wouldn't suggest doing that. And that has a 1.25% chance for a 7-star. It has a 10% chance for a 6-star. That's the 6-star Nexus and the 6-star. It has a 33.2% chance. A 41.3% chance for a 5-star, and a 47% chance, 47.25% chance for a 4-star. I cannot count how many different 4-stars I have gotten out of these just absolute trashy crystals. They are absolute trash. The Valiant crystals, again, are just a hair above the Paragon crystals, but they are absolute trash as well. And then For Cavalier players, you are going to get a Cavalier Nexus crystal. So the drop rates on these are the same, except you're going to get 3 panes. So it's got a 6% drop rate for a 6-star per panel. Per panel, there's 3 panels on a Nexus. 30% for a 5. Well, really, for a 6-star, it's 7.5% per panel for a 6-star. It is 37.5% per panel for a 5-star, and 55% per panel for a 4-star. More than likely, you're actually going to get something pretty good out of those Nexus crystals. Back in the day, these Cavalier crystals were pretty good. They weren't bad. And if you are below Cavalier, then you're going to get these drop rates for a Cavalier crystal. Not a fantastic drop rate whatsoever at all. And these have champions that are in the basic pool, which is basically all of the champions except for what is currently in the Titan crystal or the featured crystal. So there's a featured 5-star crystal, there's a featured 6-star crystal, and the Titan crystal is the featured crystal for the 7 stars. So if you opened a Paragon crystal, you will not see a Dust, you will not see a Negasonic Teenage Mutant, Teenage Warhead, you will not see a Spider-Punk, you will not see a Destroyer, you will not see a Serpent or a Prowler, and that's it. So those champs are only, they have not dropped into the basic pool yet. They are only in the featured pool. And for the 7-star crystal, these champs are only in this Titan crystal, which are Bullseye, White Tiger, Onslaught, I think all of them. All of them are only in this crystal. They have not dropped into the basic crystal. When they drop in the base crystal, they'll go in here. And when they drop into the base crystal as a 6-star, they'll go in here, or this 5-star. So for $40, there's no way this is worth $40. So let's look at it a different way. A Valiant crystal costs 200 units. One costs 200 units. And if we look at units, this is your comparator right here. 200 units is essentially going to be about $7.50. So they're about $7.50. They used to be $300 at one time. They used to be $300, but they're not anymore. So, and I think I'm flipping around a lot. I know that. I think all of these, the Paragon crystals are $200. And the Cavalier crystals are now $175. So they're not quite $750 a piece. And so for 30 of those, let's say 30 times $750 would be $200 some dollars. So, you are getting quite a bit of a discount, $40 for 30 of these, but the drop rates just are not there. They're not there. If you're going to spend your $40, the team builder bundle is probably better. Not sure what people that are not Valiant are getting. It's rank up materials and some 7-star shards. It's the same amount of 7-star shards as you're getting for the card right off the bat. Maybe that's a better offer. To me, it seems like it. But definitely not this one. This one is just definitely not there. All right, that is what I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.